Go. I suppose originally I got into music because I grew up with punk rock, and I think that was back in the day when it suddenly became something that everyone could do. If you could learn three chords, you could form a band. And I started off playing bass guitar and guitar over the years, and I've played in many bands. But Cade The Everyday Sinners, I started out 6 years ago now as a singer and a songwriter, playing acoustic gigs, doing a lot of open mics around the Reading area. That's where I got started, and thankfully for those open mics, that's what got me going. And the band I formed 2 years ago when the release of the first album, This Fiery Road, when we recorded that. So we've been together 2 years this month. In fact, almost our anniversary actually next weekend, I should think. Many and varied in terms of, I think there's a bit of the sort of punk and new wave to a degree in what I do, but we play a sort of Americana roots and country, I guess you would call it, to a degree. There's a bit of Johnny Cash in there. There's a bit of Tom Waits, I suppose. Everyone sees that. There's also a bit probably of influences from bands like Nick Cave and the Bad Seeds and Calexico. Played obviously the Oxjam event in the summer, and we're very happy to be doing the one next weekend, the Oxjam Takeover of Reading. There's a lot of great bands playing all through the day. To be honest, I keep looking around thinking, oh God, we're going to be playing. There's some bands I'd like to go and see while we're actually playing as well. So, but once we finish, we're probably going to be trawling around a few different events and venues for the day. It's going to be a really good day. We're looking forward to it. We're quite a sort of stripped back sort of band because we're effectively guitar, bass, and drums. If anyone's got the first album, you'll know there's sort of a lot of brass on there, there's keyboards and everything. We don't have that for the live, so it's a bit more. It's more raw, I guess. But it's a pretty lively experience. We do swap it around a little bit though. We do some gigs where we do pretty acoustic based sort of set as a three-piece. We've got Helen Togo, who's the other vocalist in the band. She's got a fantastic voice that sort of sits nicely with the rougher tones of my voice, I guess you'd say. Unfortunately, she's not going to be with us at the gig next week, so it's going to be just me. So we'll have a fairly stripped back set, but it'll be good and lively.
Take me down to the river, bury me under the water, lay me down on that stony ground, deep in the water. Leave my bones to that river, wash away my sin. Say a few kind words at the water's edge, down by that river. I was not a saint, but I was not a bad man. Neither was I lost, nor did I have a grand plan. Just a plain, ordinary man. Tell my story to that river, watch them words as they wash away. Leave a sweet smile of a lullaby down by that river. I was never rich, but I was not a poor man. Neither was I bound, nor did I have a free hand. I was just a plain, ordinary man. I was not a saint, but I was not a bad man. Neither was I lost, nor did I have a grand plan. I was just a plain, ordinary man. I was never rich, but I was not a poor man. Neither was I bound, nor did I have a free